upstate. Stay till the kids all graduate. Talk of moving every day. But if I am next to you, I do not care. I do not care. All that I can do is say, they were in high school when they met, and things got kinda awkward. With sparks in the air, he would stare at her in class, and she would try to act cool. But it was obvious, like, ooh, they would be together, ooh.
I don't think we got enough time to sort out all the fights, to sort out all the lies. Oh baby, yeah. There was a part of me that knew that, and still I'm caught by surprise. I thought you'd always be mine. I guess our dreams fell asleep. There's no passion in the comatose. Baby going down, 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 down. Baby going down, 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 down. Tried so hard to stay afloat. Yeah, we keep moving like the river goes. Baby going down, 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 down. Yeah. And I thought, it's time I'm letting you go. This time I know it for sure. I just thought I should let you know. Yeah, now, no words no more, no. I got so high on a low. That's when I loved you the most. Now I thought I should let you know. Yeah, now, no words no more, no. I really thought we had it covered. Was gonna patch up.
I've just been getting ready this morning, and I got a late start to the morning just because I had to do some YouTube stuff and kind of finish up a video that's actually going to be going up tomorrow, even though by the time you guys are seeing this, that video has already been up. It's almost 11 o'clock right now. I still need to head out into the kitchen and kind of tidy everything up. Liam's gonna get home around 11:30 or so because he just says like half day kindergarten, and then I'm gonna take the little boys while Luke is still at school, and we are going to go to Hobby Lobby. Let me get this, I'll show you what I'm doing. Halloween is next week. I don't know about you guys, like my kids always change what they wanna be so many different times, and they always wanna get their costumes early on, and I'm always like, no, no, no. And then I finally decide, okay, we can get costumes, and it never fails, they change what they wanna do. But then Luke decided that he wanted to be Marshmallow, like DJ Marshmallow. He sings all the songs. I feel super old right now saying it like that, but he taught me who he was. But I did not want to spend $30 on a helmet and then have to get like the rest of the costume, and so I made a helmet out of a Lowe's bucket for like $3.
Let me see.
No, you have to go get your clothes on. Noah took his clothes off. Noah, go get your clothes on. Go, go, go. If you go get your clothes on, you can put it on your head and show them, okay?
Okay.
Okay, go get your clothes on really quick.
Okay.
Okay. So I have to spray paint it white, obviously. And then I'm also gonna be getting like some type of like mesh or something to go behind the eyes to make it black so that he can still see out of it, but it looks black. And then I'm also going to put like a little hat and kind of cut it up or whatever, just so that he has something to actually put on his head to keep the bucket still on his head. But this is what he's gonna be. Actually, this is nice. I'm gonna prop you guys up right here because I was gonna chat with you for a few minutes. There we go. Okay, perfect. So I have been getting so many messages from you guys asking about the Hashimoto's and just doing an update. A lot of you have asked me, because I think a lot of you guys are thinking that you might have something similar to that. In order to get diagnosed, my doctor did a full thyroid panel. He tested my hormones, he tested my T3s and T4s, which actually came back pretty normal. That's like your actual thyroid function. And then he tested my thyroid antibodies. I can't remember what they are called exactly. Basically that is Hashimoto's, and those were like through the roof. So basically my immune system is attacking my thyroid constantly. If it goes undiagnosed for too long, then eventually you will be diagnosed with hypothyroidism. So I don't have hypothyroidism yet, but if I don't get the Hashimoto's under control, then that's what it will end up doing, because my immune system will attack my thyroid enough to where it just kind of kills it. He just recently put me on like a very natural medication, kind of just like helps everything. I don't know, I feel like that sounds silly. I feel like I've been kind of telling a difference. I got put on that maybe like a week ago or so. And before that, I was just eating gluten-free and dairy-free and sugar-free and corn-free and soy-free. So I feel like there's a lot of things I wasn't eating. But then I went in and they are putting me on a paleo diet. So basically it's the same thing as I was eating before, except no grains at all. No rice, no oatmeal, like none of that stuff. Oh, and no beans. So it's been a little bit more restrictive, but I feel really good on it. For the most part, other than when I cheated on my birthday and had some cake because I just had to when I turned 30. Other than that, I've been pretty good, like sticking to it. And I've been starting to lose weight, which has been really good. That's been like my main thing. Buddy, your shirt is inside out and backwards. Come here, let me fix it and then you can have the bucket. And
Hi.
Say hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody.
See what you doing today?
I'm doing today.
We're gonna vlog, huh?
Yep.
We're gonna take the camera with us
Yep.
and bring everybody with us. Where are we going today?
Happy Robbie.
And maybe Walmart, I'm not really sure, huh?
We're going to Walmart to pick some marshmallow costumes and some trick-or-treat candy.
Yeah, we need trick-or-treat candy before it's all gone, huh?
Yep.
You're so smart. How old are you?
We
Free? We're free?
gonna do the bucket.
Almost. We're gonna set them on the bucket for just a second. I'm gonna tell them one more thing and then you can do the bucket, okay?
Okay.
Okay. So I finally started to lose weight. It's felt very slow because I feel like as soon as I started stopped eating that stuff, like everything, I should have just started dropping it. Like it should just melt off. It hasn't just melted off. At first it was doing pretty well, but I'm happy with it still because I was consistently gaining weight for the last year and a half. And I was trying all these different things. I was eating plant-based, I was eating dairy-free, I would try gluten-free. Nothing was working. Some things would stop me from gaining weight momentarily, but I definitely was never losing anything. And so the fact that I'm actually losing some just makes me really happy. So hopefully I can get back to what I was and even lose some from there. But I just wanted to share that because you guys have been asking how I've been feeling doing this new diet, and now that things have changed a little bit.
Mom's not letting me to do it.
Oh, I don't know, honey. Now that I've been getting a little bit better about knowing what to eat and stuff, I will start sharing more recipes and things because I know a lot of you guys struggle with the same type of thing. Or if you don't, you just this is a good way to eat no matter what your situation is. And so I will definitely be sharing more food related videos, recipes and things like that later on this fall. That's enough about that. If you guys have any questions, you can leave them down below and I will try to answer. But I'm gonna let Noah use the bucket, which is my tripod stand right now, and then I'm gonna run in the kitchen and just kind of tidy up before Liam gets home and we will head out. You put it on you?
Yeah.
And who are you?
Noah.
Who are you now?
Marshmallow.
You're Marshmallow?
Yeah.
Are you Marshmallow Noah?
Yeah.
Dreams fell asleep. There's no passion in the comatose. Baby going down, 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 down. Baby going down, 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 down. Tried so hard to stay afloat. Yeah, we keep moving like the river goes. Baby going down, 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 down. Yeah. And I thought it's time I'm letting you go. This time I know it for sure. Just thought I should let you know. Yeah, now, no, it's no more. No, I got so high on a low. baby going down, 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 baby going down, 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 down. Tried so hard to stay afloat, we keep moving like the river goes. Baby going down, 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 baby going down, 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 down. And I thought, it's time I'm letting you go. This time I know it for sure. Just thought I should let you know, but don't know, no words no more, no. I got so high on a low, that's when I loved you the most. No, I thought I should let you know, but don't know, no words no more, no. We don't know, no words no more. We don't know, no words no more. We don't know, no words no more, no, no. We don't know, no words no more. We don't know, no words no more. We don't know, no words no more, no, no. Yeah.
Taking a big shade of me.
No. You putting that back?
Yeah.
No, grab the water bottle and put it right back in the middle.
Yeah.
Alright. So Liam just got home from school and we were about to go out, but I wanted to make the boys lunch and I didn't want to take the time to have them eat here.
Mom, is this one mine?
Yep, I'm gonna show them. We're gonna eat this actually in the car, okay?
Okay.
I'm actually going to get a salad from a little cafe area, but they have a drive-thru, so I'm gonna get a salad there because I actually ran out of salad last night and I just have to pick some up today. So I'm gonna grab a salad while we're out and then, but I'll show you guys what I packed for the boys. So these are what I got for the boys. Noah, what's in here? These are little like freeze-dried peaches, just from the Dollar Tree, little fruit strip bar. And then there's also these little peanut butter filled pretzels. And then in here, I just have some little rice crackers. These are super good. I miss having these, which I can't have like on paleo, along with a little hummus and then some carrots. So they can dip the rice crackers and the carrots in their hummus. They both love this. That'll give them some extra protein. And then also just a little roll up of turkey. So it's pretty simple, kind of like a little snack lunch, but I know the boys are gonna love it. We just got to Hobby Lobby. We're sitting outside. The boys ate their lunch and now they have a little cookie. Do you guys have any cookie to show left?
Mm-hmm.
What does it look like? Oh, you ate all the top. It used to look like a pumpkin. No, what does yours look like? All right, you guys both ate the tops of your pumpkin cookies.
This is the teeth.
Oh yeah, that's where the teeth were of
Yeah.
a pumpkin. They were like cute little pumpkin sugar cookies. I got them because they were eating their lunch. So good. I'm going to eat my lunch now. So I got a little salad. It has like avocados, tomatoes, cucumbers, bacon, onions, and then like a ton of like mixed greens. And then I also got a balsamic vinaigrette. I don't think the balsamic vinaigrette is 100% paleo, but don't usually eat out. And so sometimes I feel like a little bit of like non-paleo dressing is not gonna do that much of a difference. But I'm gonna eat this really quick and then we're gonna head inside a Hobby Lobby and see if we can find the things for Luke's marshmallow costume. You found Santa?
Yeah.
You asking him why he has his hat like that?
That's King Santa.
King Santa. Another Santa.
Yeah, it's actually the singing Santa.
That's the singing Santa. I'm gonna have to come back here and look and see what they have for Christmas because it looks like they have a lot.
What is this guy?
That one's Max.
Yeah, Max.
Max.
The little dog.
Oh, this is so cute.
Mom, do you know the way out of here?
Yeah, I know the way out. Are you guys about ready to go?
Yes, I am.
We just got some mesh and a shirt. We also got a puzzle and a couple little cute things. Noah, get up off the floor. This has been Noah throughout the entire store. We are ready to go home. We only have about 25 minutes or so until Luke gets home from school, or before I have to go pick him up. So we're gonna unload everything and bring it in the house, and then I'll probably have Luke kind of help me out a little bit, just kind of include him in the process of making his Halloween costume. And then,
Why don't you just write our names? Right here. Right here.
do you want to get the marker? You want to write your name on it?
No, you.
Me. L-I-A-M. How do you spell Luke or Noah? L-U-K-E. Noah is N-O-A-H. Matthew. So here is our marshmallow helmet, and this is the mesh. It's not super dark. I'm gonna have to like glue it in here somehow. And then I got this shirt, and it's just a long sleeve white shirt. And I got this hat to basically, it's hard to do this one-handed, but basically I'm gonna put this in here like this. I will probably have to take the bill off and then just kind of like glue it in here so that he has something to attach to his head. Otherwise it'll be kind of wobbly. I'm definitely gonna paint it first, but we did get the spray paint. It's got some cheap stuff from Walmart. and I think that's it. Now I pretty much just need white pants. The boys are being crazy. Noah just dropped all of his brand new clothes that I just got him down the stairs. Something like that, I don't know. You'll see if it works.
This Halloween costume is gonna be awesome. I can just tell already.
Did I tell you I shared that picture of you being like not impressed?
Yeah.
Yeah, you were rolling your eyes at me.
Because I thought that when you said put a bucket on my head, and I didn't think that it'd turn out like that. I thought that it'd just be like X's and then a smile, but it doesn't. It looks like exactly how, like one that you could buy from the store.
Okay, so this I'm thinking we're gonna have to like definitely double up, but I'm almost thinking like do more, like 4.
Oh, this is the hat.
Yeah.
This is actually a pretty decent, nice hat.
Yeah.
But oh, it's only $4.
Yeah. And come over here. So how does this fit you? Yeah, that'll be good. Okay.
He normally actually wears a sweatshirt.
Yeah, but you'll be inside in it when you get hot.
Oh yeah.
But it kind of actually looks like a sweatshirt. It's just like a lightweight one. So we have to spray paint this. You want to go spray paint it with me? Sure. Should I spray paint in here?
No. Mom, don't. That'd be a horrible idea.
Okay. All right, so do you know how to do this?
Yeah, I've spray painted stuff before.
You want to go from like a ways away, and you don't want to keep it in the same area.
Yeah, you never want to keep it in the same area. Maybe you could like pretend like I have the bill in the bag.
Yeah, that's kind of what it looks like. Show them what it looks like.
Here's with the bill.
Gotta get down so they can see you.
Here's with the bill.
Yeah.
Here's without.
Yeah. So
Looks like I just have like a cap.
Yeah, so we're gonna like glue the top of this to the top of the bucket just so it doesn't like wiggle around on his head. But pretty cool.
So we just got done spray painting it, and now we just have to glue the net in.
Yeah,
But-
it's like the net isn't fixed down here. We have to fix it.
You have to fix it, but it's still awesome.
That looks really cool, Luke. That looks super good. You can see out of it good?
Yep, I can see out of it great. Like I can learn math with this.
You could learn math. So we have to attach this mesh in here,
And we have
and then
to-
we also have to attach the hat that Luke's wearing.
Looks
so we'll
dorky.
have to we'll have to like put the hat down in here.
Yeah.
It looks super good. Do you like it?
I love it.
Yeah, that's a cool costume. Noah is passed out. I don't know where Kyle went. I think he just went into our bedroom. So we are just going to have kind of a family night and spend some time with each other since the boys have been at school all day and Kyle's been at work. What's up?
Can we help me find the glue gun?
Yeah, we might have to run and grab a glue gun from the store because I guess somebody used all of the glue from the glue gun and maybe
did.
even lost the glue gun.
You did. You lost it. And you
Zim.
used all of it.
It was not me. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed today's vlog and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys. Last night I actually filmed an after dark clean with me and took all of our fall decor down because today I'm decorating for winter. But there's some things that I need to do, like kind of behind the scenes, and so I figured I would go ahead and vlog today, and I might end up taking this out over a few days, but I just figured I would vlog and kind of share our day with you and kind of the process of everything and just hang out. I got this bookcase, or like bookshelf, I don't really know. Let's see. It's super big. Okay, so this is what it looks like. It's just kind of one of those like ladder bookcases. So I'm actually going to be putting it over in this corner this is my office. So I'll be taking out this piece and then putting the printer on the bookcase, and it'll just kind of like give some height to the room. I think it's gonna end up looking really, really good, but I cannot wait. And then otherwise, I'm not really sure what exactly we're gonna be doing. The boys are actually home from school today sick. Luke came home yesterday early. He just had like a really bad stomach ache and a headache, and then he came home and slept, and then I think Liam is not feeling that well either today, so they are both home today. They're just kind of upstairs hanging out, and of course Noah's with them. But let's go ahead and get this thing built and hang out.
Lights down low, still wondering what you're saying. Stay. Please don't go, I'd rather have you staying. What is this game you're playing? Even if it hurts with time, we were never meant to fight. Something at the finish line. Stay. Even if we're short on time, at least we'll never wonder why this love's so hard to find. Stay.
Okay, we are almost done. I just have the last little, ladder right here to attach the top, and then we are done.
Please don't go, I'd rather have you staying. What is this game you're playing? Even if it hurts with time.
All right, so I got it all finished. That didn't take long at all. I didn't time myself or anything, but I'm thinking it took around like 20, maybe 30 minutes. But I love how it looks. I just think that looks so pretty. I've kind of loved these for a long time, and I've wanted one for a really long time, and I feel like it would be really nice to just have, sorry for that lighting, safe here. There we go. I feel like it would just be really nice to have more storage in the office. And also, like, right now I'm kind of keeping my cameras in my closet, and then sometimes they're on my desk, and then sometimes they're on a dresser. And so I can keep everything like on the top shelf in here. I'll just put it up in a cute way. But then it's out of the kids' reach, pretty much Noah's. And I can also add like some more decor on this. I'm super excited. So let's get it put in the office, and then I'll show you how it ends up looking. Oh my gosh, I love it. I think it looks so good in the space. Sorry for all the light like right there, but I just felt like I really needed something there. I'm thinking about getting like a hanging plant on this side, but I love it. And then we'll just put the printer on the bottom. I'm hoping it fits. And then my cameras will go up top, and then I'll just kind of like put decor. Oh, I love it so much. Now I definitely need to paint this though.
About to leave, already packing, come with me. I'm not really asking, we'll get away to a place where we don't know.
Alright, So there it is. I still have to fill in those shelves with some decor, but we have our printer down here. I feel like it fit perfectly actually. And then up here, I just have some of my cameras. Like this is my sit down camera, this is a vlog camera, and then the one I'm using. And then this just has like some SD cards, extra batteries, all that kind of stuff. It will be really nice to just have this in here and it's all set up high. It has an exact place that it goes. I love it, and it looked so pretty. I feel like it just totally fits the space. Now that I have that built, I'm going to quickly just tidy everything up in here, and then I do have to move all of this fall decor into my bedroom so that I have a clean space out here, and then I'll end up on the other channel, I will be like decorating for winter. And then once I'm done with that, then I'll end up putting all of the fall decor in those winter boxes. I'm super excited to get decorating for winter. And I'm also excited to not feel like we just moved in because there's like nothing anywhere. So I'm gonna get all that stuff taken care of, and then I think I'm gonna make lunch because it's 12 here. I'm like, oh, it's 1, but we actually just never changed our clock up high. That one, we never changed that one from when we had daylight savings time, so I still have to have Kyle get up on a chair and change that. But once I get all the decor taken into my room, I'm going to go ahead and just make lunch, and then I'll probably get to decorating. I'm excited.
Living life with the lights out, die with my own doubts. Be free.
Noah, what are you doing?
I'm just playing.
You just playing?
Yeah.
You're so silly. Emma, what are you doing? You just hanging out? Emma, you just hanging out. You're so sweet. Hey Noah, what car is that?
Mustang.
A Mustang? Is that your favorite?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Emma,
Mom,
you're so silly.
a mad front and a happy front.
Oh, a mad front and a happy front?
I mean happy back.
Oh, a happy back. The boys requested bagels for lunch. So that sounds really easy. I'll put something else with it. But I'm down for an easy day. I'm honestly like really tired today because I was up super late last night. I'm not really sure what I'm gonna make myself because I honestly just don't really feel like cooking. But we'll see. I think I might just have like a really big salad. Oh, I have like ground taco meat, so actually I could do that. I could do like a taco salad kind of. That's what I'm gonna do. It's my favorite. I love taco salad. This is my tip for reheating like taco meat, is just to kind of freshen it up. You can really use any salsa, but this stuff is so good. It's Jack's Cantina salsa, and this is from Costco. You just add it right into your taco meat. Not quite. I'll have them ready in just a minute. You are.
Get my bagel.
You gonna eat your salad good today?
Yeah, look. Where's these bagels from? In the pantry?
Yep, in the pantry.
Oh, that means they're good, Mom. Can I give you
Oh, thank you.
welcome? But Mom, you should be good. But someone is gonna do.
Oh no, that's not good. I burned the bagels.
But Mom.
Okay, I burned the bagels and then I set them on the bag and they melted the bagel bag. So that is how the day's gonna go, I guess. So this is how I make a taco salad. I get a big like mixing bowl, or any salad really. I just always make big salads. And I load it up with tons and tons of greens. That's probably like 4 cups. And I'm going to add my taco meat. Then I'm going to add a little bit more of that salsa. But again, you could use any kind of salsa. Just add that on the top. I would love to add like guacamole or avocado, but I actually don't have any and I need to go to the store to get some. So we are just gonna do some salsa. And that's pretty much it. Sometimes I'll actually add some cucumbers in here because even though it sounds a little bit weird, cucumbers are really good in any salad, even if it's like a taco salad. But that is typically how basic I get. I just keep it super, super simple when I'm eating now. I don't get really fancy. I will actually add, just because I saw these and I forgot I had them, I'm gonna add some jalapenos in there just for a little bit of spice, a little kick. I really love spicy food, so can't open it one-handed.
Till it's early in the morning, been around with my sisters. Gotta move to the beat, beat, beat. Gotta move to the beat, beat, beat. Looking damn fine, pretty as a day. Wanna find your mister, shake it all on the street, street, street. Gotta move to the beat. Go easy on me.
Boys are playing, I'm sure you can hear them, but we finished up lunch and now I'm just sitting down to work on editing a video that will go up on my main channel. I talked to Kyle and I am just gonna wait for him to come home so that he can kind of hang out with the boys while I film and decorate, because I know that if I were to just decorate and film right now, it would take me like 4 hours to do that with the boys. Otherwise I could probably get it done in like an hour and a half maybe. Do you hear Noah? He is our wild child. He is so loud all the time. Do you guys have kids that are just so loud? Like Noah, I don't know what his deal is, but like even when he's playing, he's just a loud kid. Always. It's just ridiculous. Anyway, I'm gonna get to editing for real. I'm definitely procrastinating. It doesn't help that my computer is being slow right now, but I need to get this edited. I'm really trying hard lately, like to not stay up late because I know it's just not good for my body. I probably started trying to stop staying up really late, maybe like 3 months ago. Maybe like around the time I found out about Hashimoto's. But before that, I would seriously stay up till like at least 1 or 2 in the morning, pretty much like most nights, because like just editing, because it's really hard to edit when the kids are here and I feel guilty editing. And so it's just made it hard to edit during the daytime. And then Kyle's home, like we all just want to spend family time, and so I don't know. Anyway, so I'm trying to squeeze in some editing like here and there, just bits and pieces here and there, so that I don't have to stay up super late every night, because I know that it's terrible for my body. And I don't know. You never know what happens, but I seriously feel like sometimes I feel like I brought on the Hashimoto's because it can be brought on by like stress and like all this different stuff. And I'm like, that was so me, especially like the first year, especially of YouTube, it was just not good. So things have changed a bit. But anyway, seriously, without like saying I'm gonna go to editing and then talk for 10 more minutes, I'm really gonna edit this time and do the best I can with all of that background noise, that loud little boys background noise.
Go easy on me. When you steal my heart, easy on me. When I fall apart, easy on me. Take it from the start.
What? Okay, you guys share it together, okay? This is why I can't get editing done when they're awake and Kyle's not home, because they're constantly needing me to do something or to clear some kind of argument up. Nighttime editing is actually my favorite, but I'm so tired at night. Now they're arguing on like, Noah says that he does like that game, and Liam's like, no, I like that game. Sometimes I wish that life was as simple as it was when we were kids, when like that's your biggest issue, is like you want to be the only one who likes a game. If only life could be that stressful. Hey you guys, so it has been a few days since I've picked up the camera. I think the last time I was on here, I was just kind of putting together the bookshelf. I think I got the kids lunch and I started editing, but then I ended up having to film my Decorate with Me, which did go up on my main channel. But if you saw the Decorate video, I had like a really hard time. I kind of did my mantle a bit differently than I usually do, and I was just kind of struggling, like kind of, I don't know, it ended up feeling just really cluttered and like really knick-knacky, and I didn't like the end result. So I asked you guys because I was just thinking about it like over the weekend and just like looking at it and just kind of twist my head about it, like not really sure. So I asked over there whether I should change it and kind of just go like with some really like simple greenery or something, and pretty much everybody said yes, go ahead and change it. There were some that said it looked great, but yeah, so I'm definitely going to change it. So yesterday or the day before, I went out and got some like flocked garland and a few picks from Hobby Lobby, and so I'm going to kind of redo that a little bit. And then I'm also going to be starting to get my like grocery list, because on my main channel I'm going to be doing like a Thanksgiving menu meal prep thing, and basically I thought this could be really useful for a lot of people because we are going to be eating healthy and like pretty much paleo. So like no dairy, no gluten, none of that stuff, which when it comes to Thanksgiving can be a little crazy. So
I leave the TV on, I'm done with your sad eyes. I can take another night with you on like this. So let's go, I'm sure you can take it. You've been crying over him for a lifetime. So if you don't mind, we will dance till it's way past late. Another course that we can fly with the baseline. I know. Boys be boys, ain't no excuse, babe. Now hey you, oh hey you. I know you can find someone better. Oh hey you, oh hey you. He's a vagabond, he won't love you better. I can watch you sinking down on the battleship. So count to 10, then again, Mississippi.
I took everything off of the mantle and I put this really pretty flocked garland, and then I just had a few of these little picks that I got from, I think I got all the picks from Hobby Lobby, but they were all like $1 each, so they weren't too pricey at all. So this one just has like some really frosted little pine tips with some pine cones, and then I also got some berries. These have like a little glass, oh, there you go. They have like a little glass around them, so they're like kind of more muted, which I feel like really pulls like the deeper color of the truck. And I just think this looks so much better. It's just really simple, and it kind of really more encapsulates like the thought of like a winter wonderland. And then right in the center, I just put a few of these little frosted pine cones, and I just love how everything turned out. I love this so much more. And then that also gave me another few items that I could use somewhere else. So I got these books that I got from Kimber Sansone from Instagram, and I just put another little twig on here because normally it just comes like that. So I just stuck this under the twine. And then I also put this little snowman guy. This is actually one that the boys kind of picked out, and he's so cute. He has like these little birds in his hand, super adorable. So I just put that right there. And then I ended up using this tray, or not tray, it's kind of like a trough. And I have these scented, like cinnamon scented pine cones. And then I also just put these little lamb's ear, like frosted lamb's ear, that have like little pops of berries. I think if I can find some tiny little picks, I might add like a few little pops of greenery and berries in there too, but I just love this so much more. I think it's so much more festive, but I just love how everything is turning out. I think that was definitely the right move to take everything down, kind of simplify it a little bit. It really just makes it exactly how I wanted. So I think now I'm going to just kind of get my list together of what I'm going to be sharing in that meal prep video, or not meal prep, like Thanksgiving menu prep video. And that will be another vlog, so make sure to stay tuned for that here on this channel. And then the whole like actual menu prep will be over on my main channel, so make sure that you stay tuned for that one too. I have a ton of good videos coming out, so I'm really excited for. I hope you guys are having a good day. Do not forget to subscribe to this channel if you have not already, and I will see you in my next one. Bye guys.
Got the feeling from the start, you might be the guy who'll break my heart. Hello, hello. Even though I took a risk, it is worth the while for just one kiss. I know, I just know it.
I lose my self-restraint. I think we're done, then you add more pain. I calm down and watch it dry, and there it is, my love, 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 love.
Welcome back to the vlog. So today it's actually not really today, it's like tonight. It's I think like 6 o'clock or something, but we have our electrician coming back tomorrow for the basement to kind of like do the finish work, and so we need to get a few things done. We need to finish painting down there. So we are going to head to Home Depot or Lowe's and pick like a vanity light, and there's something else. I don't remember what it was. I can't think of it. Anyway, but we need to pick out like 2 different things while we're at Home Depot and Lowe's, and then when we get back, I think Kyle and I are going to put the boys to bed, and then him and I are gonna go downstairs and try to paint the entire basement, because when he painted it earlier, he did like a satin finish, and we didn't really realize it, and then we looked at the walls and we're like, oh my gosh, this is like so shiny. So we have to repaint it eggshell. We are going to do that tonight and then hopefully get that all done. So yeah, I figured this would be fun to take you guys along with us on kind of like a basement update vlog kind of thing. So I have to get out to the car because all the boys and Kyle are waiting for me. So we will see you guys at Home Depot. I totally just locked myself out. I locked the door and then tried to open it. Wow. Oh, and I wanted to show you guys too. Look at like all our lights. We have like red and white. Looks so pretty and festive. I just want to show you that. That's all. I also forgot we need to return all those doors because Kyle got them to hang them, and they are all like, for some reason Lowe's doors are like longer than they're supposed to be. So we ended up having to go get Home Depot doors. So we have to return these ones. There you are again, no sweatshirt.
So buff.
So cold outside, no coat.
It's not that cold.
At least you're wearing pants. Okay, so what do we need to get again? We need a fan and...
3 fans and a vanity light for the bathroom.
Oh yeah.
So in the rec room, we probably want a little fan.
Yeah.
But in the bedrooms,
The tag.
do you want little fans or big fans?
Probably like regular bedroom fans.
You know, like the ones we had in Georgia and in South Dakota, they were little?
Yeah.
Is that what you're thinking?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, Dad,
They don't touch the tags.
Well, we can't touch the tags. They're too high up.
Thinking something like this.
Mom, only you can.
Okay, the lighting is super good because I'm in all the lights, but you can probably hear them. The boys and Kyle went to go get a basket or a cart because we forgot it. So I'm just kind of looking at like some of the vanity lights up here, and then we need to pick a fan or 3 fans. What vanity light do you like? I think this one's kind of like, these ones are kind of neat.
I like the ones that are like a mason jar. Like,
Yeah,
like
I
those-
was looking for the mason jar ones.
Like those ones that are like 3.
I know, I was like, the lighting's super good.
Mom, those ones.
No.
Those ones, yeah, those ones are kind of cool too. I kind of am liking these ones, but I kind of like these ones the best. There were some lights, like lamps at IKEA, that I think would match this really well, and I don't know. I just want it to look dumb.
Mom, I don't That will look dumb. I don't.
No, it
want
won't, Luke.
I want the mason jar ones.
Yeah.
I want the mason jar ones.
Luke likes those ones. I think these ones are good. Kyle just fixed my problem of why I haven't dusted.
Our living room fan is disgusting.
It is so gross. Is that even tall enough? Does it telescope to that tall?
You could stand on a ladder or something. You could reach
Does it get any taller or no?
That's as tall as it goes.
Oh.
But we could make this work.
Yeah. Ooh, it's like, but it's like a brush. It's not something that's gonna, like, I don't know.
It can dust.
It's not like
I'll
a,
do something.
it's like bristly.
Yeah, it's meant to clean dust off the fan.
I feel like it would just push it all off and not hold it on.
It's gonna make a huge mess when you do it, especially with how nasty yours is.
Yeah.
Mom, look.
All right. I guess we're getting it.
On this, Mom, there's a whole bunch of dust on
Ew.
there.
Kyle found this fan. We can't find it up here to see like what it looks like, but we kind of like it. It's like a little bit modern. You can do like a warm gray oak or a cool gray oak, I think, or a light gray oak. And it's the right size. So I think we might end up going with something like these. Sorry for that glare.
I don't know.
I think it's kind of like this one, but it doesn't look as weird and it has 4 fan blades instead of 3. I got sidetracked looking at all the Christmas decor, and they're just going on without me. I feel like that's how it always goes though. The decor always gets me. Look how cute this is. It's like a chalkboard and a hook. So pretty. Okay, so we ran into Home Depot and they had like nothing that we liked as far as light fixtures and fans, so we are headed back to Lowe's. We're going there tonight, right? Because we need it for tomorrow.
Unless you want to go pick them up tomorrow while I'm at work.
No. So we're going back tonight
Okay.
to get him. All right, so the boys are asleep. Kyle's in his super dirty paint clothes that he like spray painted the wall, but he had paint like in his mustache and like he looked blonde, but like really.
I took a picture. If you want.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'll insert a picture here. Oh my gosh, it was terrible. I was like, and I was busy like filming and editing when he was painting down here, so it was all him. We have to basically repaint all the walls that he painted to eggshell because they're just like way too shiny. So that's what we're gonna do tonight. He has to work in the morning, so time to get it done. Okay, so this little stick, you suck up paint into it and then you can like twist it out and you don't have to refill it all the time.
Click that up and then it should suck paint. Oh yeah, there it goes.
Oh yeah,
Look at that.
that's crazy.
You just pull this out and then to put paint in it, you just twist this and it squirts paint into the roller.
Kinda feels like this. Hey, would you stay with me till the sun goes down? Being with you is so easy. Hey, if you want, honey, you can stick around. I don't know what it is about you, but you look so fine, riding shotgun in my car, top down when driving on the highway. The wind in our hair makes us look like movie stars. Sing, yeah. Oh, you make me sing, yeah. Ooh, you make me sing, yeah. Come on. I just wanna be close to you. wanna be. Oh, I just wanna be. Hey, what you say? Wanna stay in a hotel? Champagne and room service all night. Girl, I know this ain't no plaza, but I think we'll be alright. Ooh, come on. Isn't this really what life is all about? Doing what you can to have a good time. But baby,
Take it away. I'll coach you. What did we do today, Kyle?
Painted. I don't know, I'm not very good at this.
So we just painted the entire, we didn't do the closets, but we did everything else and it took us like an hour and a half.
Those paint sticks, that was awesome.
Yeah, that went way, way quicker. So if you need to paint, definitely grab the paint sticks, like the ones where you roll and stuff, because that was really nice. Now we're done, so the electrician is coming tomorrow to put in all the lights and switches.
We'll hang doors.
Yeah.
And then wait for carpet. We're still trying to find that same carpet that we have upstairs.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what it's called, but
Yeah, you guys ask me all the time,
we gotta
like,
find it.
what kind of carpet we have, and I'm like, I have no idea, and I need to figure it out because we love that carpet.
Yeah, I mean, if carpet can get done in a week, then we'll be finishing it up in a week. If carpet
So do you
takes,
think-
if
do you
carpet
think
takes a
that we
month.
can be in here by Christmas?
Yeah, if carpet's done, yeah. It
That's
all
our
depends on
original
carpet.
goal.
This has been the never-ending project.
Yeah.
It just
But
never ends.
it is exciting to make it how we want. This is like our forever house, but it definitely makes us never, ever, ever want to leave because we're like putting so much into it. Like,
Yeah.
is my face really red?
Just a little bit.
Is it? Oh, it looks like super red in the camera. Anyway, so we are gonna go to bed. What time is it? Like 10?
Yeah, 10:48, and I have to get up early.
Yeah, Kyle has to wake up at like 5 something to go to work, and it's like almost 11. This is like terrible lighting everywhere. We're gonna go upstairs and get to bed, but the next vlog will maybe be like carpet might be in, or I'm not really sure, but we are moving quickly, so this is gonna be done way, way fast. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed coming along with us today and just hanging out and seeing some of the basement progress. I hope you guys have a good day. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you in the next one. Bye guys.
Where you wanna go? I don't wanna be stuck in the middle. I just wanna know what's to come. Stuck in the middle. What can I do? Yeah, I just wanna be right next to you.
It's like summer here in Utah.
I don't wanna stay here, no. Ain't gonna keep it low now. If you wanna go, let's go. Let's run.
I told you I was tall!
I feel like that's gonna look weird.
Look at yourself and then you look at yourself. Check out your body down here. What do you need?
You gotta understand.
Hey guys, welcome back to the vlog. So today is Saturday and we are just running some errands. We're actually picking up some stuff from Best Buy for the basement for like the theater room. And I actually just went and got my nails done and I got back home. When you see how everybody is dressed today, just know that Kyle dressed them. Liam's in a short sleeve shirt. Noah is in shorts, which that was not on Kyle. Noah got himself dressed. So Noah's wearing shorts. Kyle has a short sleeve shirt, no jacket. Luke's the only one that's wearing like proper clothing today. And me.
Yeah,
So.
you too. That's where
Liam's like, I forgot my jacket. So anyway,
Noah's
we're
wearing
just,
a long sleeve shirt and shorts and a hat and a sun hat, not like a.
yeah, you guys are all like halfway dressed, right? Like Noah has a long sleeve
Hey,
shirt.
I'm good.
Kyle has
I'm
pants.
good.
It's almost 40
Liam
degrees.
has pants.
It's like summertime.
It's almost
It's
40 degrees, you guys,
nowhere.
almost. It's like summer here in Utah.
No, it's not.
The snow, like the
Oh,
summery
yeah,
snow
it's okay.
here and
It's
everything.
like the middle of summer and it's snowing.
Anyway, so we're gonna head in Best Buy and get the things that he came and got. I don't even know what the things he got, but we're just getting things for the basement theater room. And Noah's wearing his little Mustang hat. Noah, show me your hat.
I don't want to be the lead.
That's his Mustang hat. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you saw when he found that. That was supposed to be an early birthday present. He's obsessed with it.
gonna break my back.
You can't touch the cracks, so you're gonna break my back.
Huh?
So we are just sitting in the car.
Bye-bye.
And Liam and Noah and Kyle and Luke are just picking up the last like items or whatever. They had some issue with our order.
No, I'm
Never, ever quiet in our house or in our cars. So we are just getting that picked up. I think we're actually going to go to a movie and just have like some family time. But we also need to run some errands today. We're just going to try to pack a lot into today. So we're going to go see Frozen 2. We have not seen it yet. Hopefully it'll be a fun one. But if you guys have seen Frozen, let me know what you guys think of it. Kyle's not super excited about it, but the boys and I are, so hopefully we'll like it. Okay, so Kyle buried his straps underneath all of this stuff, so I'm sitting in the back and we're just taking back roads to the house. So cold. Okay, we are home. We're pulling in the driveway and my eyes are like so watery now. And my fingertips are freezing, but nothing fell out of the truck, thank goodness. So it's all worth it. But now we're gonna unload and then Kyle's talking about going to a carpet store. I don't know, we'll see if we have time. Actually, I think we're doing our movie later than we were thinking, so we might have time. We shall see. Noah's pretending to be asleep.
No.
You're not?
Uh-huh.
Okay, you want to go in? Get warm? Still wearing your Mustang hat or did it fall out?
It didn't work. It's on me.
Oh yeah, you do still have your Mustang hat. Your eyes are so blue, Noah. They're so handsome. Okay, let's go inside.
Yeah.
I think my bum is wet. I think the truck bed might have been wet, but I think Kyle's actually planning on putting some of the stuff up, even though everything's not finished, just because like the walls and stuff are. So I don't know if that'll be in this vlog or if that'll be another vlog, but maybe like tonight or something he might end up doing that. We're down in the basement, so see, like we have like all the switches, all the lights, and like light surround things are on.
My room.
All of our
Light switches.
we have light in the basement. Oh, that does look good. That is kind of low. So we have a fan.
I love it.
Well, how is it for you? Because you're tall.
I can walk right underneath it.
You can.
I definitely.
Oh,
I mean, it's
yeah, it's low,
like
but
it's
like
low, but it's not bad.
if you're on House Hunters, you could like say, "I'm so
I'd be
tall."
like, if I was on House Hunters today, I told you I was tall.
I don't know if I can fit in this.
30-foot ceilings in this house.
I don't know if I can fit in this.
Whoa, this doorway.
I don't know if you guys ever watch House Hunters, but Kyle and I do, and like I feel like every time there's like a tall person on there, they're always like, I don't know if I can fit through this story. I'm like, you're not a giant.
Yeah.
But they do act like they're like,
I'm really tall. This is not gonna work for me.
I feel like they act like they're like 10 feet tall. I'm like, no. This is how the fan looks. It's like pretty modern. It's not as high up as we wanted, but this is like the only one that we really liked. So I think there's like 4 blades on it. They actually kind of match like our floors upstairs, I feel. And then this piece is gray. This is the bathroom. We have like the little half wall. We'll have the shower there, the toilet here, and then we'll have a vanity right here. And then this is the doorway. But this is the light that we picked and I really love it, but I'm gonna show you guys like, so this is a soffit right here. So it's like a pretty, like I can touch this. It's a pretty low ceiling because we have like all of our ductwork here, but I feel like that's gonna look weird. Here, I need to go brush my hair now. but I feel like that's gonna look weird. I kind of wish that it was up here now, but that's like such a big headache. What would we have to do to move this? Would we have to have the electrician back in, or could you do that?
Well, I could probably do it. The hard part is that you're gonna have to, like, if we move this up,
oh, but
then there'll be a hole in the drywall.
Oh, I wonder if we could just put a mirror over that, actually.
Maybe. Or you could just put a mirror and then be like,
You're like, I'm so tall.
I'm so tall, why is this light so low?
This one actually would kind of work,
I'm
but
so dumb. It's the same joke over and over again.
Yeah.
But I try it out anyway.
I don't know. I walked in here and I was like, I don't know if it even looks like that weird, but
It'd be okay. You just put your
But, like,
face.
you don't
just
want-
put your face in between here. Like, look at yourself and then you look at yourself. Check out your body down here. You're good. What more do you need?
I don't know. I kind of am thinking maybe we should just move it up and then we could just cover that with a mirror and it would look fine, I think. Kyle probably just got himself a new little project, so I'm probably gonna have him move this up and then put a mirror here to cover that so we don't have to like redo the drywall. But otherwise, it's like, I don't know, mirrors don't look good if they're like in the middle of the light, right? Or am I just thinking it wrong?
What?
I don't know. I feel like a mirror should go here. So if we had that, then like the mirror could go there. Whether we move this or not, this is the light fixture we picked, and I just think we have to get bulbs for it, but I really love it. I think it's super, super cute. Anyway, this is how it's looking in the daylight. It's so crazy that it's like coming to life. This is gonna sound crazy, but we're actually gonna have like 2 TVs right here. And that's for like, so we can like play video games on it and stuff. And then we'll have like a projector that will go down so we can have like an actual like theater down here. I don't know if a lot of you guys know this, but I actually play video games with Kyle, not all the time. And actually like I used to play them a lot, and now that I do YouTube, like I feel like I just don't have time to do it that much. But we play them for like at-home date nights. And so it's a lot of fun, and it's just like way nice because we don't have to get a babysitter. We don't have to leave the kids. And like when they go to bed, we can just play video games. So that's why we're doing like the 2 TVs there. And then I'm thinking the projector will hopefully cover the 2 TVs, but if not, then we'll just have, it'll look crazy, but it'll be fun. This is the basement, like it is looking pretty good. We don't have floors, but I don't know. I can't believe that it just looks like super finished.
I know. Really?
I mean, okay, it doesn't look super finished,
It does look really
it
finished.
looks really close.
Carpet, the sills on the
bottom.
Yeah, on the windows, and then the doors, trim, baseboards, and it's like done, completely done.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be livable. I mean, if we got carpet in a week, you could live down here in a week. Minus the bathroom's a whole project on its own. But,
Yeah, not the bathroom.
but like, once you have doors, you can do trim and all that stuff, you know, as we go along. But at least like you could,
Yeah.
you know, you could watch movies, you could start moving in furniture, you could do all that stuff.
Yeah, it's getting real.
I like these fans, I think these are cool.
Yeah, I do too. Do you guys like the fans?
I dig it.
Do you pick some good ones? I like it. They were like the only, there was like super ultra modern, and then there was like the regular ones, and then there was these ones. They're kind of like in between. So
I like it.
we chose the in between ones, but I'm gonna help them load things up in here, or load TVs down.
I'm wondering if someone could get that.
You're wondering if somebody could get that for you?
I'm gonna get help. Yeah. Or, excuse me, if we bring it down there, we'll fall until this box will fall.
Yeah, we'll help you.
You like bring it down?
Liam said that it was too big and he needs help, so Noah said, okay, I got it.
Don't hurt yourself.
No.
My goodness. Here, I'll take it. Thank you.
Been feeling trapped down on the floor. I don't know what for.
Okay, so this is our carpet remnant that we brought from home, and I think we matched it to this one, and we were at Lowe's. A lot of you guys asked me, so I think it's this stuff. Let's see. I think it's called like the Stain Master Essentials. Nope, that's not it. I don't know what it is, but I'll see if I can find out what it's called, and I'll let you guys know. But I think that's like either it or it's really close. So that's the one that we're getting for the basement. We are at Farmington Station. We're about to head in to go to Frozen 2. So we're super excited. You ready for Frozen, Liam? Yeah. What do you guys think of Frozen?
I love Frozen too. You should really go see it. I love it.
I think the kids loved it. It was pretty good. Kyle's like not a huge fan. Every time they would start singing, Kyle was just like, but it was pretty cute. So pretty. It's like one of our favorite places to go. Those big presents. That huge green bell.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's one of our favorite places to go. We have an ice skating rink. So it is a lot later now. We got home, I think it's actually like 11 at night. I want to show you guys my shirt though. This is, I want to say it's from Fairy Season Trend or something online. I'll try to link them below, but I did purchase this, but this is so cute. It's just like little gnomes. They also had a little sweatshirt that said like hanging with my gnomies, but I didn't get that one. But I did get some other ones. Oh, and these earrings are also from them too. It's just like little buffalo pads. They're like the little leather kind. But I'm gonna turn you guys around and show you some of the little shirts that I got. They are so cute. And the sweatshirt that I wore in some of my clean and decorate with me videos, like it just has like the Christmas trees across it. I always get questions from you guys about that one. And that one is from the same website. So I'm gonna show you guys around. They have like the cutest things and their sweatshirts are super, super comfy. Okay, so this is the first top. It kind of looks a bit oversized. So I haven't tried it on to see like how it'll fit. I'm sure you guys will see it in videos, but it's kind of like the color block with the buffalo check. So there's that one. This is one of my favorites. It has like the red, like raglan baseball sleeves. Oops, and it's a long sleeve. But then it has like a leopard print, but there's like snow falling on all of them, this buffalo check and a red buffalo check. And then it just says Merry Christmas. And it is super, super, super soft material. I really, really like this. And then I also got 2 more sweatshirts. These are like the same design and everything as my other one. This one says Farm Fresh, and it has the red buffalo check Christmas trees. I'm not doing the most terrible job showing you guys, but they're super cute. And then this one, it has the red track and it says, this is my Hallmark Christmas movie watching shirt. How stinking cute. And it has this little thing at the bottom. I just love these sweatshirts. So I'm probably going to be getting them in like when they have other ones that are not Christmas too, but I really, really, really love these. Oh, and I also wanted to show you guys some of these cloths. I actually ordered these on like, I think it was the Black Friday or Cyber Monday deal they had. So I think this little sprayer came free. I got 2 of these little dusting gloves just so I can like use one and then have one in the wash. I got 3 of these window genies. I'm thinking I'll keep 2 probably and put one like an upcoming giveaway. You just stick your hand inside of here and then you just clean it with the windows, like 2 steps. Super, super easy. So I'm super excited to try this one. It's like a hand and face cloth wipes. So you can use these like for your kids. I felt like maybe I could even use these for my own face. If this could kind of help us like not use so many baby wipes, that would be amazing. So they were a pretty good deal too. It's like a 5-pack. And then I got these for Kyle because he always wears his sunglasses. I do have a link that will, I think, give you $10 off of your order of 20. So that's like a super good deal. It's like 50% off. I'm not sure how long that lasts or anything. This is not like sponsored or anything, but I just got that code in my email, so I want to share that with you guys. But yeah, I'm really excited to do this one and these especially, so I cannot wait to use those. So anyway, the little boys are upstairs sleeping. It is Saturday, so Luke is still awake right now. He's down in the basement. Kyle and I actually ended up coming home and hanging one door, and then I think we have one more door here that we can hang, so I think that's actually what him and Luke are doing right now. They might be trying to do that or doing something like that. So we found the carpet at Lowe's, and I think it was the same carpet, so we're super, super excited about that. But they cannot install it until after January 1st sometimes. So it kind of stinks because like we could get carpet put in like any time now, and we pretty much have to wait like 3 or 4 weeks, 3.5 or 4 weeks. We're like, oh, that stinks, because like we can put doors on, but it's like we can't do trim until it's done. We can't do baseboards and furniture, which that's like what we're at. We're pretty much, I feel like we're so close to being done. So it's kind of a bummer, but it's fine. It's still good. We're still like ahead of our new schedule. We're not quite to like, we were hoping to be down there by Christmas. And if we had the carpet, we probably honestly could be, but it's okay. It just is what it is. We might not have another basement update for a few weeks, but definitely like come the new year, we'll have some new basement updates and I'm super excited. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and just end the vlog here just because it is super late, but I hope you guys enjoyed coming along with us and hanging out with us today. If you are not already subscribed, be sure to subscribe down below and we will see you in the next one. Bye guys.
But I won't let the stormy seas throw me in open water. Let me have my peace and leave me till tomorrow. Wind into my sail, away from things I let go, floating on the way.
Guys, welcome back to the vlog. So today I'm just kind of like tidying up for a minute, and I'm sorry for all the noise if you hear that. We are getting drywall put up in the basement. Liam's birthday is in a few days. He is going to be turning 6, and I'm going to be making him like a Minecraft cake because Minecraft is his favorite right now. So I need to run to the store and get things to make the fondant. Well, no, I don't even think I'm gonna make fondant this year actually. So I just need to make a list and get everything that I need so that I'm not like scrambling when I make his cake probably tomorrow. That is like my main goal. I also have to do a little bit of editing today, and I'm not really sure what else I have. I feel like I had a ton of things, but now I like can't even think of anything. So I feel like it's so loud. I hope that you guys can hear me good because I just feel like it's so loud here. We have like the HVAC down in the basement now, and so we were like, why? It was so smoky in here. Not smoky, but it was like so dusty in here earlier. We were like, why is it so dusty? Because like we have the door closed downstairs and everything, and it's because the heater was on. They're connected on these 2 floors, and so like every time the heater would come on, it would just like blow all of the drywall dust up into the main floor, and I'm like, that's why. So we had to turn that off, and now it doesn't seem too dusty in here now, but I'm sure I'm gonna have to do like a big house dusting, like a whole house dusting after this, because yeah, Kyle said he's heard like anytime you have drywall done, it like in your house, it just makes everything so dusty, and we're definitely finding that to be true. But anyway, oh yeah, I also need to clean out my car. It's really bad. It's one of those things that like is on your list, but it just keeps getting put lower and lower and lower to the bottom of your list, and it just never happens. And right now it's really bad. So I'm going to clean it out. I'm probably just gonna take it to a place to like wash the outside, and then I'll vacuum everything on the inside too. But that needs to happen. This will probably end up being like a couple day vlog because I want to show you guys like how I make my cake. When I first started my channel a couple years ago, I actually shared a few videos on like showing me making my boys' cakes because they've always done them pretty much every year since they've been born. That's just like one of the things that I do for them on their birthday, is I make them like whatever kind of cake they want. Didn't end up filming it last year. I was having issues like when I was still filming on my phone. Then I just kind of got out of the habit of filming it and sharing it, and so I'm excited to be able to start like sharing the boys' cakes and stuff like that on here because it was really neat to kind of watch those like coming to life. So I'm also going to try to include that in today's vlog. It'll be kind of a little bit of a mismatched, just come hang out with me, I guess, because I don't know, that's what we're doing. Chit chat, I'm going to grab my things and head to the store to get things done. So a lot of you guys have not liked how this looks, and I do understand, but I feel like it's so much more practical for us. Like we come and hang out in this room now, and we never did that before other than like when I was editing. But now like when I'm editing, the boys will come sit in here with me, or Kyle will come sit in here. It's just really nice. But I don't know, Kyle's saying like maybe I should put the couch here, or I don't know, maybe I'll put the couch back. But I'm thinking I'm gonna put like a little a tree in here because I always love like our family trees with all the kids' ornaments, the ones that don't match or anything. But I also want like just kind of like a really pretty, like professional looking tree. Not professional, but you know what I mean? Just like a Pinterest worthy tree. And so I think that would be really fun to have in the office. But anyway. Kyle and the boys just got back. But okay, go bring that in the kitchen. But anyway, so I might end up getting a tree to put in here, just like a smaller one. But I definitely need to go get our main tree and like ornaments and things like that so that I can get ready to decorate our tree in the living room. And I will be filming that, but I'm super excited. I just cannot wait. I feel like this year especially, like everyone started everything so early that I have been like the only one that hasn't decorated for like actual Christmas yet and like put up my Christmas tree, and it's just made me even more excited to do it. So I'm ready. Anyway, for real enough talking now. Let's go. Change of plans. I was thinking I was gonna be going alone today because Kyle is home, but Luke found out I was leaving and Noah found out I was leaving, and they both want to go. So now we are just having a little family.
Not wanting to go.
Now we're gonna have a little part of our family powwow in town, getting things done. Wish me luck because I'm taking Noah, and he is not the easiest always to travel with. So anyway, I have a lot of things to get done. I added a bunch more stuff to my list as I like thought about things. So fingers crossed I can get everything done. Everybody is getting their car washed today. So messy in here. Okay, so the car is not perfectly clean, but it is so much better than it was. It's just like quickly vacuumed out and emptied out, and we found like a lot of pairs of shoes and a lot of things. So now we're off to Walmart. Liam, how old are you gonna be? 6. So what cake are we making you?
Then I'm gonna make stuff on wood.
Alright, so it is the next day. We ended up just kind of having like a big family day yesterday. And I have been editing today. I have no makeup on. And I am starting to make the cake. It's like 6 o'clock, so just after dinner. And we are making like a Minecraft cake for the kids. The boys are just playing with all the little Minecraft characters that I'm gonna put on top of the cake. But yeah, I still have some more editing to do, and I have the whole cake to make, so I'm gonna go ahead and get going and get started with it.
I can be anything, whatever you want me to be. It's a call to the ring. I'm throwing up my gloves and knees. My back against the ropes. I got nowhere to go. I'm looking down the slope. I gotta strike a blow.
take next.
Alright, Liam, tell me which one of these, tell me who they are, and then tell me which one's your favorite.
So this is the
Underwater zombie.
So then this is the creeper, this is the Enderman, this is a wolf, it's been fun, and this is
Wait. Enderman?
wolf.
Okay. And what is this?
Steve.
Steve?
Steve.
Okay, let's put Steve up top. 'Cause
Okay.
He's like the...
Can I put them on?
Yeah, you can put that one down here. Or is this his good wolf or not?
Well,
Yeah.
So do you want the wolf with him?
Oh yeah, that's his wolf because it has red.
Okay, let's put Creeper. You should put Creeper over here and then put Enderman on the bottom.
yeah.
But what about underwater zombie?
Right there? Yeah. And then let's put the Enderman right there.
Enderman right here, or do you want Enderman right here?
Nah. Yeah.
Up, so he's the tallest.
Well, I'm gonna put like the lids on. Did we put these on?
So we want to just put it like next
Yeah.
to him?
So Archie can put his pickaxe, and then let's put this right there.
Do you think we should put a bone next to the dog? Yeah, that looks good, doesn't it?
All right, we'll put happy birthday on it for you.
I want to eat some of those so bad.
Yeah.
Cute.
Liam, look at your birthday cake.
Dad, you need to come and see this right now.
Liam, what do you think of your cake?
Pretty good.
Do you love it?
It looks like a 6.
Hey, Mom, are we putting these stars on?
No, those don't really match Minecraft.
Can we eat them?
Yeah, you guys can eat them. What number is this?
6.
Because why? Why do we have a 6?
Because it's gonna be my birthday tomorrow.
And how old are you gonna be?
6.
6. Oh my goodness, Liam. And Minecraft is your favorite, huh?
Game.
Cause practice makes perfect, you know. This struggle got purpose and we grow. So whatever road we have to take next.
You know what? 9 is an upside down 6.
You gotta light all your candles.
And then the big one.
Okay.
Happy birthday to you.
We'll roll with the punches.
I wrapped this in the wrong wrapping. Oh no. This is definitely proving to be a little bit more of a struggle than I thought, but that's okay. We have got this. I feel like I'm going super slow with all of this. Like, it's taking me forever to wrap because I keep talking forever. And then I like can't answer anything really short. It's like I have to give you guys like a whole backstory, so I'm sorry. Welcome back. Today I'm going to be sharing a bit different of a video than I normally share on my channel, but a lot of you guys have messaged me saying that you want like some type of wrapping video where I wrap presents with you guys, but I thought it would be a lot of fun to kind of take this opportunity to do a little quick Q&A and also just kind of like get to know each other a bit better in this. So that's what we're gonna do today. And then I'm not going to be sharing what I got my kids for Christmas because they watch my videos and it's just not worth spoiling anything for them. But I will be sharing over on my Instagram stories, and I'll save it to a highlight. And I'll probably also share over on my main channel stories. I don't think I have stories on this channel, which is why I wouldn't do that here. But that way you guys can still see like what I got our kids, but without spoiling anything. So I have asked over on Instagram and then also on my main channel community tab some different questions or topics that you guys wanted me to answer or cover, and so I have a list of them right here. I'm just going to go through them in no order at all, so it'll probably be a little bit jumbled, but whether you have laundry to do or you're behind like me and have some wrapping to do, or you just want to sit down and hang out for a bit, grab something to drink and we can just have some time together. So I don't have like near enough room, so I think I'm going to have to probably shift. I'm gonna have to scoot you guys back a little bit so I can have some more room up here. So the first question is, what does Kyle do for work? Kyle used to be in the Air Force. He was in the Air Force for 6 years. I want to say it was 2015 he got out, and he got a job with the FAA, and that is where he continues to work. So he is an air traffic controller for the FAA here in Utah. How do you manage to have a clutter-free home? This is a big problem for me. Okay, I will say I used to be a lot more clutter-free, honestly, before YouTube. A lot of people I don't think realize this, but YouTube is 100% like a full-time job. There are a lot of weeks that I work longer hours than Kyle does, because there's so much to it, and there's so much like behind the scenes. Because of that, and because I'm trying to like work full-time at home while still being a full-time stay-at-home mom, it's just really hard. And so because of that, I feel like I have not been able to handle like doing my regular declutters as much as I would like to. So I'm actually doing a big like decluttering series in January on my main channel. So if you guys need to declutter your homes, then come with me, because I'm gonna be decluttering like my entire house. I used to feel like we had such a decluttered house, and now I feel like everywhere I look, it's like there's stuff, because I just don't feel like I have the time to go through it. And when I do go through things, I usually like to share it with you guys, and so it takes longer. Or it's like I'll declutter one room, but then I have to like edit the video and just all that stuff, and so it takes longer, so I can't like declutter everything as quickly. I'm basically just saying like I don't feel like we actually have a decluttered house right now, or not near as much as I would have liked. But what I would say for that is doing little declutters regularly, and then do like a big one in each room, like once, maybe twice a year if you have time. But doing little declutters, like I always have a declutter bin in our house, and it kind of moves around lately. But then it's like if I find I'm never using this certain mug, or I'm never using these pair of shoes or this jacket or something, I can just toss it in the bin, and then whenever it gets full, we just go donate it. Or like if one of my sisters come or something, I'm like, hey, if you want anything from here, you can go ahead and grab it. But that way it's easy to kind of like stay on top of it that way without having to do like a full-on declutter. My next question is, where did you grow up? Both Kyle and I grew up in Montana. He grew up half of his time in a town called Butte, and I grew up like the entire time pretty much in a town called Missoula. So that's where we grew up. Next question is, how did Kyle and I meet? And Kyle and I actually met when we were both working our high school jobs at Taco Bell. We want any more kids. We do not want any more kids. So I have 4 sisters and 1 brother. Kyle has just him and his sister. I always wanted a big family, and I always loved even numbers. So I always thought I want 6 kids. And then we had Luke, and I was like, 4 is probably good. Realizing like just how tough motherhood can be, but at the same time like super rewarding. But it is a tough job. I decided 4 kids was good, and that's what we kind of thought we were gonna end up having. Every time we had a baby, we just both, Kyle and I, felt like there's someone else that's like part of our family that's not here yet. And so we had Luke, and we felt like, you know, this is so good, but there's more kids that have not joined our family yet. We had Liam, and we felt the same way. And then when I was pregnant with Noah, I kept having this feeling like, just in case this is your last pregnancy, just make sure to enjoy it. Like, don't just like get wrapped up in like, you know, the struggles of pregnancy. And I thought that was weird just because I kept having that feeling. And then it ended up being like, once we had Noah, we both, Kyle and I, just felt like we're all here, like we're not missing anybody. And we both had that feeling like overwhelming. And so that's when we were like, our family's complete. And ever since then, we just have felt like that. So we are not having any more kids. And a few people had asked where we live, and we do live in Utah. And this is our forever home, or at least like that's what we're planning for. Okay, so the next question is, how did you get inspired to be a YouTuber? So I started YouTube totally as a hobby. I never had any idea like where it would lead to or anything. I started because after having Noah, I was in a very bad state of like postpartum depression, and it lasted for months and months, and it was just extremely difficult. I ended up kind of starting to pull out of it. I somehow came across Love Meg, and I started watching her videos, and they just started pulling me out of like the funk that I was in, where I was not keeping a clean house. I was just basically like feeling paralyzed, like not able to do what I needed to do. And they just helped me a lot, and they inspired me to start getting back into the person I was before. Basically, the postpartum kind of like took over. And so that was really what inspired me to want to start my channel. I never started my channel to be like a YouTuber. It was just to have a hobby, to do something, to give myself something to focus on. And then it quickly just turned into so much more, and I really had no idea like the community that would come from this, and like talking to you guys in the comments and like messages and emails and things like that. It's just been incredible. And so I've felt, I cannot get this part. So I've just felt so blessed, but it's totally like taken me by surprise. I was definitely not anticipating like any of this, so that's why I started. Okay, how did you and your husband meet, and do y'all still make time for date nights? So I said how we met. We do still make time for date nights, but it has become harder as time has gone on, because our babysitter, we don't really have her come very often anymore, unfortunately. And so we don't have like a regular helper with that. It makes it hard because, as you guys know, we live in Utah, our families are in Montana, and so we don't have family nearby where we're able to have them help us like by watching the kids or anything. And so since we don't really have a babysitter anymore, we don't get date nights as much as we would like, but we do at-home date nights quite a bit. They're not always like super fancy or anything like that. A lot of times they're just, you know, really casual. Like we'll play some video games together, we'll go like watch a movie or something, like once we put the boys down to sleep. And we've gone in the past where sometimes it's easy to get them in and sometimes it's hard, but if you can't do anything else, try to make time for each other, even like just at home. And we've even done like where if we feel like we are just needing some time to connect, like we will have the boys go have a movie night like in our bedroom or something, and then we will just hang out and have like some couple time, because I really do feel like it's something that is so easy to get overlooked, but I do think it's super important to make your relationship a priority. And you just definitely need to put a lot of effort and time into it, just like anything else. Sometimes it doesn't happen as much as we would like, but it definitely, like, we just always make sure that that is still like one of our top priorities. How many hours do I put into my social media career? My cleaning videos that I do on my main channel, those take me on average like 8 to 10 hours probably to edit one video. It takes a long time. Same with like Instagram and like responding to comments, like that always takes a long time. Like just, there's so many different things that you have to do with it or that you want to do with it, and so just everything takes a long time. And like even just like cleaning my house, I can clean my house from top to bottom. I mean, not like deep clean it, but I can like clean it pretty well in probably like an hour or something. But if I'm filming it, it does take me like 6 hours, but I only have like 3 hours of footage because like I'm constantly having to like stop and go because I have to help the kids with things, or I have to stop and like make meals or something like that. But yeah, it takes a long time. I had zero idea. I feel like because YouTube videos, they look so effortless, like you don't even realize all the things with them, and then you go to do them and you're like, holy cow, this just takes a really long time. A short answer to that would be I work at least 40 hours a week, every week. But like when I first started my channel, I was working like 60 hours a week, sometimes more. The next question is, how do you balance home, work, family, self-care, and church commitments? You always seem to. So I would say I don't. That's something I'm gonna try to work on this coming year, but I feel like I try to, but it's just such a hard thing because you're just pulled in so many different directions all the time. Like you have so many commitments and you have so many things that are on your list, like you just can't do it all. And that's what I'm realizing recently, like you just can't do everything. I think with that, just trying to do your best, definitely like prioritizing things and making sure that your priorities are in check. Sometimes self-care has to go to number one. Sometimes your kids have to go to number one. Sometimes your job has to go to number one. Like sometimes church has to go to number one. You just kind of have to like figure things out. But I don't know, I wouldn't say that I perfectly balance anything. I'm just trying and failing and trying again. So, but that is just life. Okay, the next question is, how long have you been married? Kyle and I just celebrated 10 years in September, and we actually went to New York City for our 10-year anniversary. And what made us want to live in Utah? I think the biggest reason was there's a good size FAA facility here, which is what he wanted to do. And we're only like 7 hours away from home. And so it's kind of like a place that he could do well with his career, but we could also be somewhat close to family. And also we love like that it has seasons here, and I feel like it's very family oriented here, and we have mountains here. Like there are just a lot of things that we really love about Utah, and once we moved here we fell in love with it even more. Okay, the next question is, if a follower came to town, would you go get some coffee with them and chat with them? I think that would be super fun. Kyle and I were just talking about having like some kind of like meetup or something, and I told him, I was like, it would be so funny because I would be like, I feel like I would say, okay, yeah, I'm having like a meetup on this day at this time, and then nobody would show up, and I'd be like, okay, nobody showed up. If people would show up, I think it would be a lot of fun to just like get together and like get to know each other and visit. And so yeah, I totally would. If you guys live somewhat close and you guys are interested in doing like just like a super casual meetup or something, let me know. You've mentioned living in different states in the past videos. Did you have a favorite? So we started out in Montana, then we lived in Mississippi, North Carolina, Georgia, South Dakota, and now Utah. So we do have a favorite. Our favorite was South Dakota. Aside from Utah, we love Utah the most, but South Dakota was actually our favorite. We lived in Sioux Falls, and it was just, I feel like it was like the perfect size. It was big enough that they had a lot of good things to do, like a lot of shopping, a lot of like events. They just had a lot of things, but it wasn't so big that it was obnoxious, like a huge city. And so we really liked that. We felt like it was also very family oriented. They had a lot of little like things to take your kids to. It seemed very safe. It was just a really, really good place to live. But the things that we didn't like about South Dakota was, one, it was so incredibly cold in the winters. Like when we moved from South Dakota to Utah, it was like the beginning of February, end of January, and Kyle and I were out there like packing up the trailer. I want to say it was like 30 degrees below, plus wind chill. And now that we haven't lived there in a while, I'm like, was it really that cold? Like that doesn't really seem possible. But no, it really is. And we have friends that still live there, and it's just so cold. Like you walk outside and your teeth hurt. Like everything just like is frozen on you. I don't know, it's crazy. So that was the thing that we did not like about South Dakota. And then also just that it was really far away from family. And also I miss Aldi there. I really wish that Utah would have an Aldi, but they don't have Aldi here, so that makes me sad. Have I always enjoyed cleaning? Yes, I pretty much always have. I've always like, I think probably a lot of it comes with my perfectionist like personality, I guess. I don't know, I've always enjoyed like cleaning and organizing and things like that. So I think I mostly always have. Did you go to college? What did you study, and did you have a career before becoming a stay-at-home mom? I did not go to college, and I didn't have a career before being a stay-at-home mom. So no, I did not go to college, and I did not have a career before becoming a stay-at-home mom. Kyle and I got married and I was only 19, which at the time everyone was like, oh, you guys are so young. But we had been together like, I think like 2.5 years. And so like we had been together for a long time, and I don't know, it just didn't seem like we were so young. But now that I look back, I'm like, we were super young. And neither of us really regret getting married young. I think as long as you're mature enough, and I think as long as you're not just like rushing into it just to rush into it. I don't think it's a bad thing to get married young, but we were definitely young. And so with that, I had graduated the year before, and then I just worked as a waitress for like the year leading up to us getting married. And then we got married, and then I think it was like a week after we got married, he left for the Air Force. And that's it. And then we ended up getting pregnant like 6 months after getting married. I wanted to always be a stay-at-home mom, and he loved the idea of me being a stay-at-home mom. Like if I wanted to work, he would have been fine with that too. But since I was like happy to be a stay-at-home mom, that's what he wanted anyway too. And because we started out so young, like I think I just barely had turned 21 when I had Luke. And so yeah, I was never a career woman, never in college or anything. Do your kids ever throw tantrums at the store and any public places? And if so, any advice? Yes. It's not all the time, but it definitely has happened, and I'm sure it will happen many, many more times. I feel like pretty much every kid has ever, has done this. I feel like I'm not even rapping anymore. And like, I'm not done. I'm just getting sidetracked. My biggest suggestion with that, when your kids are having a fit in public, when I was a younger mom or like a newer mom, it used to just like I would go red in the face, like be so embarrassed. I think like, oh my gosh, what are all these people thinking? Like they must think I'm a terrible mom. Like I can't even like keep my kids from having a tantrum or something. Basically what I have learned and realized over the years, if people are judging you, like they either don't have kids and like don't get it yet, because I have been there. I used to think before I had my kids, I used to think my kids are never ever gonna have fits like that, and my kids are always gonna eat perfectly, or like just all that stuff, like before you realize like they're just little tiny humans. You cannot control everything that they do. So either the people that are going to judge you are people who just aren't there in their life yet and just don't understand it, or if they do and they're still judging you, like it doesn't matter, because it's just something that happens. Like life is not perfect, and if they're gonna judge you on like you not having everything together and your kids being kids, and I feel like I'm not saying this well. Basically just try to stay focused on the situation and your kids in the moment. Just like focus like how you would deal with it at home, and don't let like the stress of feeling like you're gonna be judged about it or something like influence how you act, because I feel like sometimes it's like it's so easy to just give in to whatever they're having a tantrum about, because then all of a sudden they're gonna stop crying, and then it's like, well then now you're not gonna be embarrassed. But I think that's like so much worse, because that will definitely teach them in the future to continue to do that. And so just some honest moments right here. While it's not ideal, like every single parent will have that happen, so just know that you're not alone. Next question is, what was your birth experience with all 3 kids? I don't know if a lot of you guys know this. I think I've mentioned it before, but not for a really long time. So with Luke and Liam, I actually had home birth, water births with them. We loved it so much. With Noah, I actually couldn't find certified nurse midwife, which basically means they're a midwife, but they also have medical training. So like if anything does go wrong, they're still like equipped to handle it. So with Noah, I actually had him in the hospital, but I labored in the water, like in a tub, and then I ended up not having him in the water. But my favorite was always in the water and at home. Those are my favorite. What motivates you to clean almost every day? I think thinking about the end result is what motivates me to clean. Sometimes if I'm really stressed out, just cleaning will kind of like de-stress me. It's not something you really have to focus on a lot. Like you can just kind of zone out and clean. Like a lot of times like I'll zone out and just do the dishes, or I'll zone out and just, you know, like just kind of tidy. And so that's something that I do. Like if I'm just like stressing out or something, I can just go start cleaning, and I know that I usually feel better afterwards. But on like a daily basis, it's usually that how everything will feel and just like having that peaceful home. I think that's what mostly motivates me to clean most days. I'm just dropping everything. I'm just like a mess over here. How do you live/deal with your health problem? How do you stay positive? I have rheumatoid arthritis and I'm 27, have 4 girls and a 9-month-old son. So you are super busy, and rheumatoid arthritis actually runs in my family, so I'm pretty familiar with it, and it can be pretty tough. So it's hard. I actually had something called Sjogren's syndrome when I was like 15. I had nerve damage in my legs. Like, I just had like so many different things going on, and so I've actually had a fear that something like that would come back. I feel would be like just kind of like crippling. Like, I don't know how I would do it. So that sounds super tough, having rheumatoid arthritis with 5 kiddos and with them being younger. As far as like how I deal with it, honestly, some days I deal with it good and some days I deal with it bad. Some days I'm not feeling well and I'm feeling very down, depressed, and there are times where I'll call my mom crying and I just don't feel like I can do anything. I will have like anxiety attacks. Like, there are just a lot of things that you guys don't always see. I do share a lot of stuff over on Instagram. I try to be kind of like more transparent over there. Not that I'm not over here, but it's just easier to be like that over there in the moment, I guess. And so I'd like to try to share that kind of thing with you guys and just be transparent and be vulnerable and share those like not so happy moments sometimes, just because it is nice to know you're not alone. But I would give yourself a lot of credit if you were dealing with something like that, because life is tough as it is. And when you start adding in health problems, relationship problems, problems with your kids, or just like anything, just when you start adding life to life, it's just, things get tricky and things get hard. So be kind to yourself and just give yourself grace, knowing that life is tough for you and for everybody, and everyone has their own issues, whether you're seeing them or not. Are your boys excited about moving to the basement? So this has actually been something that has been like surprising to me, because I've just gotten a lot of questions about this. Do the boys want to move to the basement, or like, why are we making the boys move to the basement? And we are not making them move to the basement, but we've given them the choice. And also like the way we designed it and the way the windows are down there, it really doesn't feel like a basement. It's like very open, it's very bright, and yeah, so I don't think it's like a scary basement or anything like that. You've asked them if they want to stay in their room upstairs, if one of them wants to go down, like what they want to do, and all 3 of them want to go to the basement. I think pretty much Luke wants to go to the basement, and so Liam wants to go to the basement. And because Liam and Luke want to go to the basement, Noah wants to go to the basement. Noah is so funny. He will actually go down to his new soon-to-be bedroom and just like hang out in there and be like, I'm just in my room. Like, it's just so funny and so cute. But yeah, they are all so excited. But I will say, I've shared this in the past, and every single night, pretty much without fail, they all sleep in the same twin bed. There's one twin bed that they're all crammed into, all 3 of them. And then there's 2 twin beds in their bedroom that like nobody sleeps in. And sometimes they kind of like go back and forth in like which bed they choose, but it's so funny because in my mind I'm like, I would definitely like just take my own bed and not share it with everybody. They just love being together, and I think especially at night they love being together. Like, they love like having like a sleeping buddy. And so I'm totally anticipating them having their own room, because that's like what they want. But then I think when it comes to when they go to bed, I'm expecting them to all want to sleep in somebody's bed together. So we'll see how it goes, but that's kind of like what I'm predicting. How much time do I spend working on YouTube every day? It just depends on the day. Like, some days I will take most of the day off from work, and then some days it feels like I do nothing but work. And like, there have been so many nights where I've stayed up until 5 a.m. doing a video, and then I'll wake up at like 7:30 to get the kids ready for school and get going with my day and stuff. And so like, it was even just a few weeks ago I did that. I think I stayed up to like 5 a.m. 4 nights in 1 week. So it just kind of depends. Well, we had a lot of guests over, and so like I wasn't working as much during the day, and so I would basically work during the night. And so it just kind of depends like that. I really hate doing that, and I don't like to do that, and I don't think it's good. Oh, I found my pen. And I don't think it's good, but it just depends. But usually I would say probably like 6 to 8 hours a day, like really focused on it, but there's always something to do. So I feel like I find myself like commenting back or writing emails or things like that, like that's not maybe as active work, that I find myself doing just kind of here and there, like when I get a minute. Okay, my next question is, how do you keep going when you feel burned out? Sometimes I do and sometimes I don't. I would love to say that I just suck it up and just keep going, but there are certain days where I have a list to do and I just feel so overwhelmed with it, and I will just not accomplish a lot of things on that list. So there are some days where I just have to take like a personal day because I'm just like losing it in my mind, and then there are other days where I'm like, no, I have to get this done, and I will just kind of suck it up and do it. I can get very overwhelmed if I look at the big picture of things. So if I'm able to look at like the smaller tasks, I can get it done a lot more. Like the other day I was so overwhelmed, our house was really messy. It was just, I don't even know like how it happened. It just got out of hand, and I was feeling so overwhelmed knowing that I had to like get everything cleaned up. And instead of just like feeling so overwhelmed with that, I just thought, well, I'm just gonna tidy up the living room. And I started tidying the living room, and then I was like, well, I might as well just go ahead and vacuum. And I vacuumed, and then I was like, well, now that that's done, like it felt good. And then I moved on to the kitchen. I was like, I'll just clean up the dishes really quick. And I did the dishes, and then I did the counters, and like you just kind of keep going. You get more momentum as you go. So I would say if you're feeling really overwhelmed with something, don't look at the big picture, because that can be really overwhelming, but instead just look at little tasks that are more manageable. Okay, the next question is, if you could travel anywhere in the world, where would it be and why? I would love to go to Italy. I'm part Italian, and so I would just love to go there. I feel like it's such a gorgeous place, and I think that would be like, if I could go anywhere in the world, that would probably be where I would be. I'd like to hear more about your pets, kitties and dog, and how they came into your family. So Kyle's mom actually has border collies, and so one of her dogs actually had puppies, and that's how we got Emma. That was in 2012. And then with the cats, we actually used to have cats when we lived in Georgia. They were the coolest cats. Like we would go on walks every night, and they would follow us. Like they would follow us on the walks, and we would have cars stop. Like, how did you teach your cats to follow you? I'm like, I don't know. They've always done that. We got them at the same time. And they weren't siblings, but they were just like the neatest cats. Their names were Samson and Zoe. They were indoor-outdoor cats. They would mostly be inside, but they would go outside and just hang out. And I don't know what happened, but one day, like, they just didn't come back. And it was really sad. And we drove around and we looked for them and we searched for them, and they were both chipped and they had their collars. So I don't know, like no one ever called. We asked our neighbors, and we could never find them, and it was so sad. Anyway, we didn't get cats for a really long time after that, and then we decided to go ahead and get some more cats. We were actually only planning on getting one cat. When we went to adopt one of them, we found out that they were sisters. And so when we found out they were sisters, we were like, well, we don't really want to break them up, like we just want to keep them together. And so that's why we ended up getting both Bailey and Micah, because they were sisters and we couldn't bear to break them up. So yeah, that's a little bit about our pets and how they came to be. One question is, how did you prep the older boys for bringing home a new baby? We talked about it, and they knew that like a new baby was coming home. Every time we had a new baby, we just basically did like something fun. Like one time we just went to a hotel and stayed in a hotel with like a pool, and just had like a kind of like a last like family of 3 or family of 4 celebration kind of before we had the new baby come in. I was breastfeeding, and so I was with the new baby like all the time. And so during that time, like we would just always make sure that Kyle especially was like when I would be nursing the new baby, he would like, you know, go play catch with the boys, just so that even though like a lot of the attention was now split, and a lot of like, especially my attention was going to the new baby, like we were still giving the other boys the attention that they would need. I remember one time we did do co-sleeping with all of our boys, and that's just what worked out for us. We tried doing the crib with Luke for a long time, and then I was getting like no sleep. I told my midwife, I'm like, I feel like I'm a zombie. I'm not getting any rest. And she was like, well, maybe just try co-sleeping. And so we tried co-sleeping, and all of a sudden Luke slept better and I slept better. And so that's what we ended up doing. But I remember one night, it was after we had Liam, and Luke walked in, and so it was Kyle and me and Liam in my bed, and Luke was sleeping in his bed, and he woke up in the middle of the night, and he was trying to get in, and we were like, oh, we don't really have room, you know, for you to come in tonight, because Liam was little. We didn't want another kid in the bed. And it was so sad because Luke said, oh, there's just room for mom and dad and Liam and not me. And like, he wasn't saying it like really sad, but he was just kind of saying it like as a matter of fact kind of thing. We were just like, oh, that's like makes us so sad that like he said that. And so Kyle ended up going and sleeping in the twin bed with him that night, because like we didn't want to make him feel like, oh, there was room for everybody else but him. So I think just making those little sacrifices to make sure that they are still a priority, because like we understand that and like we know that, but in a little kid's mind it's just easy to not see that. And so we've just always made sure to, or done our best to make sure that they know, like, even though there's a new baby here, even though like, you know, some time has changed or like some time is taken from you and given to the baby, you're always like still important and priority to us, and we love you and all that stuff. So that's pretty much what we have done. I'm actually going to end this here because I feel like I've been doing this forever. I only have a few more gifts to wrap. I've gotten most things wrapped, but I'm going to go ahead and end this little, whatever you call this here. But I hope that you guys have a very Merry Christmas. I will try to continue vlogging, but let me know if you guys have any more questions in the comments, and I will do my best to get back to them and just like reply to them in the comments if I didn't get to them. I hope you guys enjoyed this and just kind of like getting to know me a little bit more and our family and our story. But let me know if you guys want to see this again. Like I could do like a laundry chat or something where I sit there and do laundry. I think I could be a little bit better at multitasking while I was doing laundry. I hope you guys have an amazing day. Thank you so much for being here. And if you are not already subscribed already, make sure that you hit that bell and subscribe down below, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.